Let's talk about motivation. There are two types, extrinsic and intrinsic. Extrinsic is where a person is motivated by some external source. And it may be like a behavior modification program is an extrinsic motivator where you use sticker charts, token systems, scales like, green light, yellow light, red light for behavior. Intrinsic motivation is where a child is motivated to behave appropriately from an internal self or internally themselves, right? So they behave appropriately in a situation because they want to. They like the way it feels. Whenever you are kind and act friendly, then you gain friends. Um, think about it in regards to you clean your house or you clean your room, and at the end of it, whenever it's all done, it feels good and you like that feeling. And so, one of the reasons why you continue to clean is because you like that feeling, that calm, peaceful serenity that comes with a clean room. Or when you study really hard and you get the grade you were hoping for, that's intrinsic motivation. That's coming from within. And so you'll be more likely to continue to study hard, to make those note cards, to spend that time rewriting your class notes. Um, Intrinsic motivation supports social competency. So we want children to have an understanding of what behavior is appropriate in what particular situation. Positive child guidance supports intrinsic motivation. Now, we're not saying that you're going to throw your behavior modification programs out the window and never use them again. There are times when behavior modification programs can be used successfully, like in the case of habits. If a child is engaged in behavior habitually, sometimes a behavior modification program is what's most effective. Or for children that are engaged in chronic dysfunctional behavior or cyclical behavior, that can help break that cycle or help them end that dysfunctional behavior and behave more appropriately through that behavior modification program. Also, in regards to children with differing abilities, a child with a language delay or a developmental delay or a learning deficit, oftentimes behavior modification programs are most useful and most effective in those situations. But for the typically developing child, intrinsic motivation is what we're looking for. That is what positive child guidance recommends and encourages.